Carol, I want to make this a night you'll never forget.
Hey, ya fellas, I'm back with... Hold on. What is this shit on the screen? This won't stand. There we go. Remember when this was a Payday channel? I do. And I'll admit, I quite miss it. So, I've come back. And, after a little tweaking to my crackhead sensitivity, I have decided to merge back into Payday by doing TF2 builds for Payday. Now, without wasting your time, let me tell you how we're gonna do this. TF2 has 9 classes, right? Right. They're split into 3 categories: offense, defense, and support. So basically, I'm gonna make a video about each 3. And today, we're doing offense. Everyone on the same page? Alright, let's get to it then.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I'm a freaking blur here!
Scout is about 2 things: speed and burst damage. Speed is a curious case in Payday. There's plenty of skills that increase speed, but some of them are pretty, bad. But if we're reaching for stretches here, technically, you can consider dodge as a translation for speed, which is what I went for here. Scout would definitely be a rogue fan, let's be honest. You rogue loyalists know it's true. Now, in terms of weapons, some of you will immediately point out that I didn't use the breaker, considering it's the closest thing we have to a scatter gun. Well, there's a simple answer for that. The breaker fucking sucks. So I went with a classic. The Predator is a spammy, perhaps too spammy shotgun that has the best scout feel to it that I could find. It's also just a fun gun all around, despite the problems shotguns tend to have. For the pistol, it's a pistol.
Well, no fucking shit!
I picked the Gruber purely because it looks like the most TF2 pistol that I could find. That's it. Move on.
Weak! You are all bleeders!
Everyone's favorite class to main, we have to bend some rules to make him work in Payday. First and foremost, all 2 rocket launchers in Payday count as secondary weapons, which is obviously not the case in TF2, but since Soldier's secondary happens to be a shotgun, we can make it work. That being said, why did I pick the Rhinefield? I don't know, because nobody else does. Seriously, when's the last time you've seen this gun? It doesn't excel at anything. who cares? It just makes you more reliant on the center of the build, if anything. There is one obvious problem standing out in Payday when we talk about Soldier, and that's the obvious problem of not being able to rocket jump.
Red cross alert.
But fuck it, I went out of my way to make a market gardener anyway. Infiltrator plus spoon. Call that a guaranteed crit right there. Once upon a time, I made a video called Builds from Other Games, where I, you guessed it, made builds from various games. And I actually did make a Pyro build in that video, which is almost exactly one-to-one here. But the build is so damn good and fun that I had to bring it up again. Trip mines are a deployable that go almost completely unused outside of stealth and some Virgin's Anarchist Zerg setup. Which is a damn shame because of how much these little guys are capable of. In this instance, not only do trip mines trigger grinder healing, but the burns after will almost guarantee you get another dose of health, and possibly even activate the third. Combine that with how fire and forget offensive trip mines tend to be, and you're looking at some nice clutch healing, and obviously devastating damage at the same time. Outside of trip mines, we have a flamethrower. Flamethrowers definitely aren't as good as they once were, but that doesn't mean they don't have their uses. Stuns, good grinder healing, consistent damage, especially paired with the 75% overkill damage boost. Really, the only thing that holds it back is range, and that god-awful fucking reload time. Of course, that's not as bad with a trusty shotgun at your side. As much as I would love a flare gun in Payday, the overkill gods decided that we should go without. So, we have to go with the good old stock reliable. The GSPS is a consistent shotgun with respectable damage, no real complaints, a good finisher tool, overkill procer, anything you could really need out of a secondary shotgun. And that's all I wrote, fellas. Next video, I'll be doing Demoman, Heavy, Engineer, the defense classes, which should all be very interesting. So, if you want to see that, be sure to subscribe so YouTube will hopefully pass the video on to you. No promises. I want to give a quick thank you to my members: Sinful, Spammy Rammy, Umbras, Wolfie Boy, Clover, Merlin, Jaff, Flaccid Pringle, Termix, Giral, Stop Now, Spiked S4M, Doc Dingus MD, 90% Fox, and Eat My Birds. Thank you for life, it really helps me. If you'd like to be a member and be featured here, it's only $3 a month. There's a lot of other stuff about it that's really cool. And with all that being said, good night. hi there. I see you stuck around to the end. Congratulations, you unlocked the secret Dexter cutscene. I just want to say I'm sorry that this video took so long, an entire week. It's been quite a while since a video took that long. I want to blame work, like I always do, because they ride my ass. And yeah, combined with, you know, me just procrastinating, of course. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Okay, goodbye for real this time. Good night. Yeah.